Good evening students, this is Avdesh Rai. Today we are going to discuss the first unit of business study, which is nature and purpose of businesses. The topics under first unit. The first topic is history of trade and commerce. In today's video, we are going to discuss how the trade and commerce influenced in India by some evidences. The evidence number 1, we start from Silk Route. The formation of Silk Route makes enable India to connect with foreign country. The reason only was trade and to influence trade and commerce. The second evidence, the making of a spice route. This is sea route connecting India to east and west countries. The reason was selling spices from India to other countries. The third event, coming of Portuguese, Angrez, English and Dutch. The purpose of these all communities was to looted India by selling spices, by sending raw material from India to England, etc. The next evidence, substantial commercial activities and urban development. As we see from the civilization of Mohenjo-daro and Mesopotamia. Next, barter system for exchanging goods. Dear students, suppose today if we want to purchase a biscuit, we pay 5 rupees and got a biscuit. But in history, before 500 to 600 year, the things was exchanged by giving some. Suppose if we want potato and someone has excess amount of banana, then by giving potato we can take banana from him or her. Next evidence, indigenous banking system. The meaning of indigenous is anything originating from India is called indigenous, and the means of banking to exchange money or anything to someone. Here the first point, starting of metal coins. India started to produce more and more metal coins to purchase the things. Point number 2, people began to deposit precious metals to take money from states. Point number 3, indigenous banks play a special role to develop domestic trade. These 2 points are interrelated to each other. The people to overcome from economic problem, they deposit their ornaments, jewelries to states and exchange the amount of money or lend the amount from the states to overcome from their problem. These states are work as indigenous banking systems, which play an important role to develop domestic trade in local markets. Point number 4, agriculture and domestication of animals. The people started commercialization of agriculture and domestication of animals to sell meats, milk, etc. Point number 5, development of karkhanas or workshops to establish the instruments like daggers, knife, etc. People started karkhanas and workshops, and these karkhanas and workshops are now in form of industries. Next evidence, the rise of intermediaries. These are the persons who works between consumer and producers of the goods and services. These are first, commission agents, broker, distributor for wholesale and retail trade. Point number 2, credit transaction, and point number 3, commercial and industrial banks. These all 3 points influences commerce and trade between local and domestic markets. Next evidence, the development of transportation facilities. Dear students, as you know, the transport may be in 3 forms: land transport and waterway transport, and in nowadays there is one more, air transport. But in starting, these two medium were used to facilitate commerce and trade. Now in next video we will discuss about trade communities. Thanks to watch this video.